I can't wait. I love that. I love AZ. You guys are fun loving. The sun is shining. Everybody's thin and tan and gay. And I can't wait. I love it out there.
The women are beautiful. And,
Maybe number one in the country, I'd say.
Yeah. I've heard some people from even LA. They're like, hey, I'm a little intimidated by Scottsdale. I'm like, oh, I didn't realize how good I've had it out here. I'm from Ohio. So this is like, I'm looking around like, holy hell, like Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's good you got out of Ohio. You're too hot for Ohio. Ohio's a bunch of fatties and weirdos and rednecks. You got out, baby. You're where you're supposed to be.
Except now I will, because from Ohio, special place in my heart, your appearance on New Day Cleveland. I think that's the hottest lady in Ohio.
No doubt about it. That's why I was so flummoxed. I'm a little hungover, a little gay, but just glad to be here with you, sister. Because she was one hot number. But I will say this though about Phoenix is, you mentioned LA. They're hotter than LA and less pretentious, less cunty, less entitled, because it's not LA, it's Phoenix.
Right. No, true. But it's not as, but they're not as humble as, like a Midwestern gal. That's looking, because you don't have all this is what I've compared it to. I talked to one of my friends from back in Ohio. I'm like, we talk about some of the girls that are good looking in Ohio. It's so awful to like objectify, but we're having we're just having a guy conversation. I'm like, if you take her, put her in Arizona, she's still going to do great. But the difference is, you got a guy like me in her DMs back in Ohio, and out here it's like athletes, because they
yeah, good point.
The ego kind of, I think that's where it is. The ego balloons. Depending on where you drop someone,
it keeps you in check a little bit. That's a good point. And Phoenix or Arizona, that's one of those places you don't know who the hell's got a gun on them. No. I could be talking to a grocery store clerk, and I go, "Hey, you big gay douche," and he just shows me his piece, and I go, "Okay, here's all my money."
It's a little crazy out there in the desert. You get like
people, and it's just all sand. It's like my ex-girlfriend. It's a dry heat.